This is our Berkana, my boy. 20 years ago, we forged an uneasy peace with the Frisian legions that sought to subjugate us. Then the war let up, leaving only ruins, fire, and a taste of ashes in its wake, depriving many of their homes and their families. It was then that I found you. A small, frightened child completely unlike you today, Finn. You've grown up now, but I want you to remember what happened to your parents, because war will return. The Frisians have groomed new and talented commanders. They did this using a game developed by their best strategists to teach young aristocrats tactics and the art of war. Only by proving their tactical prowess can Frisian nobles achieve respect and a high rank. This way, only the best of the best make their way into the command. Soon Frisia will be ready for another war. But Berkana isn't ready yet. We need time, Finn. And we must buy some. I have a plan. Let's play. This is the way, Finn. The very game the Frisians used to train their commanders. We paid with many lives to get our hands on it. So pay attention and remember, this game is deceptively simple. Pretend all these cards are real people, warriors on the battlefield. A commander from your party is always standing here, but in reality, it's you who gives the orders, not him. This is an enemy commander. Bring his health down to 0 to win. On each turn, you bring one unit onto the field. Let's start with a Guardian. Select a tile to play. The monk will heal the Guardian. Now, you are free to choose one available unit and place them on any lane. Finish the fight. Now you know the basics, but to become a master, you must learn every detail. Every year, the Frisian nobility holds tournaments where the most worthy challengers get the chance to fight against the commanders of the army. If we can get that far, we have a chance to take them out. I want you to do this.
Me? That's crazy. The Frisians will hang me as soon as they find out I'm Berkana.
We will teach you to be Frisian. You have the right look and a sharp mind.
Aren't there more experienced challengers?
You're young and inexperienced, that's true. But your age is our advantage. No one will pay any mind to a young, unknown aristocrat. There are many at every tournament.
You know I'm always ready to help you, Uncle. But this?
I know. I asked too much of you. But this is our only chance. If the Frisians start a war, many innocent people will perish. This is why I'm asking you to at least try. And if you decide you can't handle it, or you want to refuse, I will accept your decision.
All right, Uncle. I will try to help you, but I'm not promising anything.
That's enough for now. Thank you, my boy. It means a lot. Let's not waste any time and focus on the game. The next battles are won not just with you. Start by placing a Blade Master. This is a powerful button. Now select a unit to equip it with the... On each turn, you can play one card from below and one card from above. Let's move the Blade Master to this. Now move it to an adjacent free tile. It's time to bring the Ranger into the fray. Let's strengthen his attack with a... Select the Ranger to give him the sword. The Blade Master has enough strength. Now end your turn. Sometimes it's worth it to save your cards to gain a tactical advantage. Great job, Finn. Now, finish the fight. You're doing well, Finn. But real battles in Frisia are nothing like our harmless little game. Frisians play with real people in their tournament.
People? That's disgusting.
I know, but that is their way. Every sacrifice is real. The Frisian commander must know the price of victory.
Will I also have to play with people if I agree? Do I have to kill them?
Yes, Finn, but sometimes you must make hard choices. Choose the lesser evil. After all, war will claim far more lives.
I know, Uncle. It's just taking someone's life over a game?
For the Frisians, it is more than a game, my boy. And you must accept that if you go to the tournament. The stakes are too high. Now, look at the map. Our target is the 3 border regions of Frisia. Major tournaments will be held here. They begin in just under 3 months. That's how much time you have to become a true Frisian aristocrat and convince the king that you have mastered the game.
The king? You will present me to King Ho?
Without his approval, our mission cannot happen. That's why it's so important for you to show him that you can do it. On the king's permission, we've organized a small tournament with conditions similar to those you will encounter with the Frisians. It's all for real.
Even the murderers?
No. Frisians use criminals and slaves for spectacle. They're all state property. But we aren't Frisians. We do not spill blood for nothing. At least not in this tournament.
Well, in that case, I'm ready.
Come. I will present you to the king. Your Majesty, thank you for agreeing to help.
Leave out the formalities, Ake. I agreed to this tournament, but it cost me. And I still don't fully understand why we need it.
He will help us prepare for the Frisian tournament, to put my plan into action.
I've already told you, Ake. If I wanted to get rid of you, I would order you beheaded. It would be faster and much cheaper.
It is the best plan we have. I'm sure Finn can do it, and he will prove it at the tournament.
So, this is your ward.
Your Majesty.
And how did they convince you to take part in this, Finn? Money? Women? Torture?
Ake is a father to me. He saved me and taught me everything I know. I'm doing it to pay him back for all he's done.
How noble. But isn't the cost too high? You're so young.
You were even younger than I when the Reaping and the war with Frisia began, Your Majesty. I've heard many tales of your adventures.
If it wasn't for Ake, I would have died in Opacum and my adventures would have been over. But I had no choice, while you have one. Are you sure you want to risk your life? The things the Frisians can do to you?
I will do my best to make sure it won't happen.
Well, have it your way, Ake. If the boy can impress me at the tournament, I will give my approval.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Don't disappoint me, Finn. I will watch your progress closely.
Did you hear the king, my boy? Now, it's up to you. But I will try to help. Get your things. We're going to the tavern on the old road.
The tavern? Isn't it too early to sell?
My old friend Cleta is there. He's the one who stole the way. And we will have to be convincing to get his help.
What must we convince him of?
That our plan isn't crazy. That you are the person for the job.
Not crazy? I'm not sure of that myself yet.
Just remember, Cleta's manners are far from refined. But he has mastered the game over many years of observation and can give you valuable advice.
Well, I'm ready, Uncle.
Ake, you hardly ever humor me with a visit. Have you decided to try your stupid plan?
You are correct as usual, old friend. We're here on business. I'm
Finn, you dragged him into this, you old fool. What does the king think?
that I seek a way to end my life bravely.
And not just your own old stump. You're throwing a chick into the wolves' den. Your plan is shit, Ake. Even worse than Frisian ale and Frisian whores, and nothing is worse than that. Why are you so quiet, kid? Do you realize what this oaf is dragging you in?
This idea seems to be pretty reckless.
Ha! Well, this kid has more brains than you, Ake. Then what did you forget here, hero?
We have no choice. If we do nothing, we may not survive this war. So we need help. I need help.
And what am I supposed to do with you?
Test the boy, Cleta. He may surprise you.
Well then, Hope of Berkana, show me what you've got. Okay, not a bad start. But that was an easy battle. The slowest Frisian knuckle-dragger Martinet could have handled that. Let's play again. A new challenge. I'm playing with a commander who can heal his fighters at the cost. Not bad. Your boy's not as simple as he looks, Ake.
I'm glad he was able to surprise you, old friend. Does our plan still seem impossible to you?
The plan is still crazy. That said, your chances of succeeding are higher than I thought. Take my commander card, Finn. You'll need it more than me. Learn to use it wisely. And here, one more small prize. You've earned it.
Thank you.
How do you feel about coming with us to Frisia, Cleta?
You sly devil. This was your plan the whole time, you old fox, am I right? To recruit me. And I just started a well-deserved vacation. After spending an eternity in Frisia, among enemies and shitty ale. And you want to deprive me of the peaceful life and throw me back to the wolves.
Come on, Cleta. You don't want the peaceful life.
And your peaceful life will end anyway when the Frisians start a war. Help us, or many people will die.
Ugh, I just ignore you fools. But you bastards will just perish in Frisia without me. You need someone with brains to tell you what to do.
So, you're with us. You'll return to Ursus.
I'm with you, but only if you promise to find me a decent tavern. After all, we need to discuss our strategy somewhere, right?
True enough, old man. And I know just the place. You'll love it.
Stop singing like a lark and show us the road, Ake. The ale can speak for itself. Yes, this is my kind of tavern. I hope the ale won't disappoint me either. But remember, Finn, the foundation of victory is a well-assembled deck. Get your cards out. Let's see what you've got. Here's your character's deck. It always contains exactly 10 cards. All cards are divided into factions, which can be filtered. However, you don't have anything apart from Berkana cards yet. Let's replace at least one of your range. Now make the change. Great. Let's work with the support cards now. I can see that you have a herbalist bag. It'll make it much easier for your character to survive your opponent's onslaught. Place it in the deck instead of the... That's better. All that remains is to add the commander card I gave you. He knows how to heal characters in battle at the cost of his health, so use that ability wisely. Select... Good, let's battle each other and find out if... The task is simple. Don't let your character get killed by using items in the commander's ability. Don't forget to examine your opponent's warriors, lad. It's always useful to know their special features and equipment. You can also see the cards that your opponent played on the last turn. Don't forget about your commander's abilities either. I hope this will help you at the tournament. Don't embarrass me, lad. I will watch you carefully and help however I can. But I'm going to have a mug of ale first. Let's see if it's as good as your mentor told me.
Well, but you still have time if you want to study your deck or change something in it. Leave the tavern once you're ready. Welcome to the Berkana tournament.
It looks impressive, but I don't know anything about the rules.
That is the hardest part about the game, Finn. The rules change every battle. Sometimes even in the middle of the fight, if your opponent wills it.
I don't understand. Is that fair?
Of course not. But the purpose of the game is to prepare future commanders for war, which means a challenger must display tactical flexibility and know how to adjust to any situation. Be prepared for unpleasant surprises.
You think I can do it?
You're a clever and talented boy, Finn. You learn quickly and aren't afraid to make decisions. These are the qualities of a good commander. Besides, I have also given you an excellent military education, and I believe it is no worse than what they teach in Frisia.
Where should I start?
These battles are the qualifying round. You can replay them all as many times as you like. Get familiar with the rules and experiment. Challengers who get through the qualifying round will get the opportunity to fight for real in more difficult battles, but I will tell you about that later. First, you need to pass your first qualification. And don't worry, I'll be right here. Cannons are strong for their equipment. While most units can be equipped with only 2 items, in this battle the enemy will not have many units, but each of them can counterattack and will be significantly enhanced with items. You're doing well so far, Finn. But what will you do with these archers? Well done, my boy. Your first victory in the tournament. I'm proud of you.
Come on, Uncle. That was just one battle.
Only for now. I'm sure your second victory is near at hand. Keep going. Bandits use poisoned weapons. If an attack of a character deals any damage to your fighter, they will die. Enemies with poisoned weapons are marked with a drop symbol. Be careful. The enemy commander uses a mass stun. Stunned units can't move or attack for a whole turn. Be careful, Finn. This tough guy will end your commander with a single blow. Hold him back. Looks like you're doing well. But what happens if a spell destroys the equipment of one of your characters? You can challenge an adjutant. Remember, these fights are tougher than... Maybe you should qualify for the adjutant first to earn rewards and prepare yourself. The choice is yours, Finn.
Thanks for the advice, Uncle. I will think on it.
In this battle, you need to select a character you will play with, as the rest will be taken away. Think hard about your choice, Finn. A lot depends on it. I hope you made the right choice. Concentrate on the survival. Not bad, Finn. You've held on long enough to get help. You can play it for free alongside the standard cards, and it will give your... In this battle, the enemies are protected by charms. They are immune to damage. I think here you will want fighters who can attack from behind their allies, or spells that deal damage. This is an unusual battle. Place units on free tiles carefully. Think if you lose or tie a duel, the commander loses. You have an unusual task in this fight, Finn. It's not the commander who you must destroy. When all of your fighters die, you lose. So, The first adjutant, and you just learned how to play.
Maybe I just got lucky.
Try facing the next adjutant, my boy, and we shall see. Careful, Finn. Murderer strengthens all the bandits on the battlefield when he dies. You should think about how to neutralize him, or hold him off until you can deal with the other bandits first. Your first victories were luck. Defeating 2 adjutants is a real achievement, my boy. You can be proud.
Thank you, Uncle. I hope this helps me convince the king.
Each new victory brings us closer to our goal, Finn. Believe me, he is watching your progress closely. In this battle, you can play 2 character and support cards just like your opponent, my boy. Now careful, don't let them outnumber you and bring you down. The final adjutant remains, Finn, but we'll need help here. Only a specific deck can play against him. I know someone who can teach you. His name is Raylo. However, there could be some difficulties.
What are you talking about, Uncle?
Raylo is a talented youth from a noble family. He's an incredible tactician, but he's stuck up and arrogant like all hereditary aristocrats. He wanted a career in intelligence and showed a lot of promise. And when I hatched this plan, he became one of the candidates.
So I wasn't your first choice?
No. I knew my plan was dangerous, and I didn't want to put you at risk. Besides, Raylo was far better than the other challengers, but I refused him, and that hurt his pride. I'm sure he is still angry at me and probably won't want to help us.
But if he was the best, why did you...
Would you trust someone who thinks only of himself, Finn? Someone willing to jeopardize the country for his own ambitions? For him, it's just a game. A way to earn recognition and glory. No, my boy. The best challenger is not always the best. Negotiating with vain aristocrats is always difficult. However, perhaps you will be able to approach him. Let's go.
Master Ake, what are you doing here?
Greetings, Raylo. I came here because we need your help. This is Finn. I need your assistance in preparing him for the Frisian tournaments.
Glad to meet you, Raylo.
I can't say the same. So this is your choice. I was the best, and you preferred your ward to me, and you're asking for my help now.
Let's set aside our differences, Raylo. This matter is too important.
Not for me. This has nothing to do with me now.
Can he even teach me anything, Uncle? He hasn't even learned how to behave honorably. Let's go. We're wasting our time here.
I can't teach you anything. I've spent weeks poring over this board, looking through maps and experimenting with tactics. Berkanans, bandits, Frisians, Gels. I know everything about these decks, so if there's a person who can teach you anything, it's me.
Then prove it. Forget your ambition and petty scores. We are not your enemies. The real enemies are in Frisia. Don't you understand? War is coming. People will die. Even if you survive, you will live knowing you could have helped. But stupid past grudges made you refuse.
I know that I've wounded your pride, Raylo. But I believe you're above that. Help.
What do you want?
We have to convince the king that Finn can be successful in Frisia.
Then you will have to persuade me first. Get your cards out, Finn. Let's see what you're made of. At least you know which side of the cards to hold on to. The battle.
We can play again, if it will persuade you.
Alright. Another battle. No special rules, one-on-one. My deck against yours.
I hope you won't say I was lucky again.
I won't. You understand the main principles of the game, but these victories don't mean much. The challenges will be much harder.
This is why we need your experience. I want you to come to Frisia with us.
Fine. I'll teach him to play with the bandit deck. But I'm not going to free.
There are many tournament battles ahead. You might change your mind if Finn shows himself.
In that case, he will have to try very hard.
I have no doubt of his fervor.
Listen to me carefully. I don't want to repeat myself. Let's play a few battles. I will tell you everything. One of the advantages of a bandit deck is that it can place several units per turn. Numerical superiority can break an enemy. Poison allows bandits to take down even the most tenacious opponents, like this captain. If you deal any damage, the enemy will die of poison. If you don't penetrate their armor, or they're protected by a charm, use the Vile Blow card. It will let you stun your opponent's character. A stunned warrior can't attack and move for one turn. This elite archer summons 2 units each turn. I hope you can use everything I taught you to win the fight without my guidance. I hope that I didn't waste my time and you learned something at least. You'll be on your own from now on. You'll need to have a deck for that. Here you are. It will take time to get used to it. And if you have other bandit cards, it might be worth changing it up.
Thanks.
You're now ready to challenge the last adjutant, Finn. But you can train some more if you want, and play with a new deck in battles you already won. This will help you grow confidence. It's up to you.
Thanks, Uncle. I'll think about it.
It looks like you infuriated the adjutant by wounding the commander, and now the archers will deal more damage. Congratulations, Finn, you qualified!
I feel much more confident now.
Next, you will face a real test, the Challenger battles. Now we should go back to camp and rest. But you can't
Well, lad, we can celebrate your victory. You're not doing too badly. I hope it continues.
The qualifiers mean nothing. We'll see if you're worth anything in the Challenger battles.
Don't listen to him, lad. Like all aristocrats, that foolish and capricious pup just doesn't know who to bark at and when.
Doesn't look like the old and mangy cur managed to learn this either. Otherwise, he wouldn't yap at those with sharper fangs. Go back to your mug, old man. You're not much use and you reek of ignorance and cheap beer.
One more word out of you, you little shit, and I will strangle you with that snot-stained rag you hang upon your belt.
Enough. If you can't get along, keep far away from each other. We've got no time to argue. We must finish the tournament.
The aristocrat is right. It really will get harder as we go along. But don't fear. I am going to teach you a couple of useful tricks later on.
Thank you, Cleta. Raylo, you also promised to help me out.
I'm going to think about that. We'll talk later.
Do you need anything, my boy? Today was a hard and busy day, Finn. I think we should rest before the challenges ahead.
All right, Uncle. I'll do my best.
Your Majesty, what brings you here?
I wanted to inspect your camp before we go back to the tournament. Peter and Raylo. How did you convince them to help?
It was Finn's doing.
They think Finn can do it?
I think you better ask them.
And I will do that before I make my final decision. But an important part of the tournament is still ahead, and it's time to return to it. Don't make your king wait.
You should start preparations for the new challenges, my boy. Talk to Cleta and Raylo. Perhaps they have something for you. I have to go out for a little while. Wait for me.
Well, since I promised to help, you could do with some simple battles. You can choose the size of field and the deck you want to play against.
Come over here, lad. It's time to teach you a bit more. The challenger battles will be harder, so a good deck alone won't be enough. We need to improve it. I'm going to show you how to do it. Get your cards out. To upgrade characters, you need experience. You've got it, thanks to your victories in the elimination battles. Remember that every deck has... Let's upgrade this character. You have several options available to you for the first upgrade. However, you can... Don't be afraid of making the wrong choice, so just choose what you like best. Excellent. Let's return to the deck now. Don't forget to upgrade the support cards. And remember that you can always start from scratch. Good luck!
I brought a merchant to the tavern. You can buy cards and other useful items that you might need from him. Talk to him, and then come back to me.
You're a merchant, aren't you? What do you have for sale?
See for yourself. I'm sure something will catch your eye.
What's up, lad? What's up, lad?
So, Finn, are you ready for a new challenge?
Yes, I am ready.
Good. Let's go back to the tournament then.
Well, Finn, you passed the qualification, which means Ake has trained you well. It will be even more interesting to see how you handle the challenger fights. I'll give the Frisians one thing. These games are very entertaining. But we have a serious goal, and I want to make sure you can accomplish it. Ake, Cleta, Raylo, I forbid you from giving Finn advice.
As you wish, Your Majesty.
We'll see what you're really made of, Finn. Get going. Your king demands a spectacle.
Before you begin, let me tell you about the rules. Challenger battles are different. Your opponent will have a stronger deck, and the battle itself could turn out quite different.
Different? What does that mean?
New rules will appear. The battlefield will change. Simply defeating your enemy isn't enough, of course. There is always a condition you must fulfill. Every battle also has a top result, which is the number of attempts it took the best contender to win. If you defeat him, you will get a little more gold as a reward. I'm also sure that this victory will make more of an impression on the king.
And if I can't?
Never surrender and keep fighting. A victory will bring you a reward and improve your reputation.
But what about the champion himself, Uncle? When can I challenge you?
You can do that right now, my boy. The king might be impressed with a quick victory, but it's best to win all the other battles. This will let you better prepare for your battle against me, and get new cards as well as experience and gold to upgrade them. Either way, it's up to you. I sincerely wish you luck. The best score in the tournament. Well done, Finn.
Not bad, but that was just one battle. We'll see what happens next.
Well played, my boy.
Stop praising the boy, Egg. His successes are not so impressive yet. At least, don't do it after every single battle. You're on your own, Finn. Keep going. I hope you didn't forget that you can use only one character in the battle. I think that this fight will be amusing. Ake talked me into giving you a bit more cards this time. I think it's boring. I have completely changed this battle, so I will give you a little information. The opponent's archer has been reinforced by a legendary ring. He shoots across the whole field and becomes stronger when robbers die. Let's see how you manage. I have changed the rules. This time it will be your enemy who's the first to attack. Let's see if you can keep your warriors safe. I think this fight isn't hard enough. I forbid you to move more than one character at a time, and I want you to win not more than in 10 rounds. that was a suspiciously easy win. Did you bribe the adjutant? Or is he sick? Either way, I order him to be executed for this terrible battle. As the victor, you may choose the execution method. Cut off his head, break him upon the wheel, or draw and quarter him.
Draw, Your Majesty.
Answer quickly or I'll hang you both.
But, my king, I don't...
I think he is not ready to choose.
It's not so easy to do with your pants full. Forgive me, Your Majesty.
I thought that I should behave like a cruel Frisian noble. That's the way they behave, isn't it?
So that was a joke?
Consider this a part of your training, Finn. You should have seen your face.
I think I shall return to the battles.
Don't disappoint me, Finn, or this joke won't be the last. Your enemy will have an advantage in this fight. A powerful warrior supported by a healer. Can you handle that? The second adjutant. Not bad. I'm starting to take you seriously, boy.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Go back to the fights. You still have a lot to prove. It appears Ake really did teach you well.
Finn deserves all the credit for his talent and hard work. I believe he can surprise you even more.
I will surely try, Your Majesty.
Having such a strong character is an overly obvious advantage. I'm depriving you of it. This is getting boring and predictable now. Maybe we should plant some bad cards in Finn's deck. Blindfold him at the very least.
I'll think about it, Your Majesty. But let's let him finish the tournament for now. Perhaps the next adjutant will be more of a challenge.
That was a good battle, Finn. I must admit, you are very well trained.
Thank you, Your Majesty. I had a good teacher.
It will be even more interesting to see what you can do against him. Don't go easy on the boy, Ake.
Of course, Your Majesty.
Well then, go and prepare for the final battle. I'll be waiting.
Now then, my boy, are you sure you're ready for battle? Maybe you want to practice more, or look at your deck and upgrade your cards?
I'm ready.
Okay, but before we begin, I'll tell you about the rules.
Again? How many rules does this stupid game have?
Don't interrupt. There are two ways to win the final battle. Simply defeating the champion is respectable enough, but if you really want to make an impression, you need to beat him under special rules, like in the challenger battle. This is difficult, as the attempts are limited. Once you've spent them all, you can't replay the battle again. The tournament will end for you. These are the rules. But while you still have attempts, you can try to improve your result, even if you've already won. Are you sure you're ready for this test?
I'm ready.
All right, let's see if you can win my pride. I have never lost with this deck, and no giveaways this. Welcome to the final battle, Finn. Remember, you only have 15 turns to defeat me. Don't worry, I'll give you more cards so you have a chance. Use them wisely. Now you will have to fight 2 opponents, Finn. See how you handle this test. Remember, blows from behind deal more damage to your commander. I would avoid them if I were you. Don't think you can beat me so easily. I got a surprise in store. Let's see how you handle my warrior. He's well protected in melee and his armor blocks part of the damage. Don't forget about the time either. You don't have many turns left. Well done, my boy. I knew I was right about you. No one has ever managed to beat me with these cards, especially with special rules. I'm proud of you. I'm sure your victory also impresses the king. It's time to find out what he thinks. The Berkana tournament is over. Let's go.
I must admit, Finn, I did not expect such a confident victory. You have impressed me.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
But the time has come to discuss more important matters. I must make a decision. Cleta, Raylo, you helped train Finn, and I want to know what you think. Can he handle this mission?
The boy can do it, Your Majesty. I bet a keg of the best Tirana nailed it'll show those northern bastards, and I can't wait to see it.
Raylo?
I'm not sure he can do it, Your Majesty. He made a decent showing at the tournament, but it will be much harder in Frisia. But I'd like to go with him and help him out if I can.
I will take your view into account. However, I also promise to consider the results of the tournament. And your performance in the tournament was impressive, Finn. I must admit, the final fight removed any doubts I had. I think that Ake's plan seems realistic with you. At least it doesn't seem so crazy now. You have my full support. I will pay all the expenses. This extra gold is for you, Finn. I hope it will be enough for you to succeed.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Use the remaining time to prepare properly. I wish you luck, and I will await your return. Hear me, Ake. I forbid you to die.
As you wish, Your Majesty. You did great at the tournament, my boy. And you persuaded the king. We can continue preparing for the tournaments now. But I promised that I won't make you do what you're not prepared for. Do you have any doubts?
I want to help, Uncle. I'm afraid, but this is my duty before you and Berkana.
Thank you, my boy. Then let's start your training. You still have a lot to learn. We have just 2 months to teach you everything. You must become a Frisian, Finn. You must know everything they know. You must look like them. You must move like them. And learn to play better than they ever could. You can do it, my boy. I believe in you.